welcome to or back to my channel. So today I am back with a makeup video, and I feel like I haven't done a makeup video for a while, so I thought it was time to do kind of like an updated makeup look. Currently I've just been doing my makeup pretty natural, so I thought I'd do kind of like a spring summer makeup look. This is just what I've been wearing for the last month or so. I've been doing my makeup pretty natural lately. This video isn't sponsored, but I've been using Curology. My skin has been looking very, very good, like the best it's ever looked. So I haven't been wearing like any foundation hardly. I mean, I have been wearing it some days, like on days where I'm maybe filming a lot of videos or if I'm actually leaving the house or something. But on most days, I actually haven't really been wearing any foundation. But I don't feel the need to be putting that extra layer on when my skin looks good. Like I always loved the look of natural makeup, especially like natural face makeup, but I've never felt that my skin, like I was confident enough in my skin to pull it off. But now that my skin has been looking good, I just love the look of it. Some days I do like the look of a more full coverage look, but on a typical everyday basis, it just kind of feels nice to go without foundation. I truly never thought I'd go without foundation, and now I've been going without foundation for a while, and I've been loving it. So, you know, if you don't have the confidence right now to pull it off, that's totally okay. And I feel like you'll definitely get there someday, because I did and I never thought I would. So I feel like I found like the perfect skincare routine after years of trying different things. I feel like I found like the perfect skincare routine, so I'm gonna be posting that very soon. So I'm actually doing a 30-day posting challenge. It's kind of like a challenge for myself, but like 30 days of videos for you guys. So I don't know if I'll be able to actually do it, to be honest, because I struggle posting 2 and 3 times a week. So posting every day for a month is going to be a huge challenge like for myself. So every day in June I'm posting a video. So definitely make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can see my 30-day straight videos. I have some really exciting videos planned, and if you guys have any requests, I'll leave them down below. Make sure to follow me on social media at emilygrace.26 on Instagram. This video is not sponsored. I did work with Curology on a video a few videos ago, so I do have a code if you guys are interested in signing up. I'll link it below. But I believe you get your first month free. You do have to pay shipping and handling, which is like $5, and then after that it's $20. If you guys are interested, like I said, it's been working really, really good for me. Anyways, but let's go ahead and get started with the actual makeup routine. I do fake tan. I'm naturally really, really pale. Like I can't even find a foundation light enough for me. Naturally, I am like really super pale. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just like to fake tan, especially in the summer when I'm wearing shorts and t-shirts. I like to use the Loving Tan products. I will link my Loving Tan video here. I show all the different products I use to self-tan, my whole routine. I will link it. I can't remember which corner, but it's up at the top. But with that being said, a lot of times when I fake tan, my neck will be tanner than my face. So my neck will have a nice tan, but because I'm constantly washing my face will fade a lot faster. So I'll have a pale face and a tan neck. And if I'm going without foundation, I need to like tan my face so I can go without foundation. So what I've been doing lately is using this Loving Tan Deluxe Face Tan. I don't find it like sticky, but it is a little bit fragrant and maybe a tiny bit sticky, and I feel like it might get a little darker throughout the day, but not anything too extreme. It doesn't bother me or anything. So I really like this. I just apply it with like a little, it's like a foundation brush, but I use this for like fake tanning. So I'm just gonna do a tiny bit today because I don't feel like I need much. What I like about using this is that it's actually meant for your face, so it's not like you're putting a body tan on your face that's not meant for your face. So as you can see, it just gave my face a nice little bit of a glow, a little bit of a tan. Honestly, not a huge noticeable difference because that was just one very light layer, so a very natural layer, but sometimes I'll do a couple layers to build up the color. It's very buildable, but it just gave my face a little bit of a tan glow, so it matches my neck a little bit better. So now I'm just gonna go in with this Nars Creamy Concealer, and I'm gonna have all the products I'm using linked below if you guys are interested. So I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of this because I have pretty bad under eye circles, and sometimes I'll take this down my nose. And I also like to blend the concealer over my eyelid. I don't know, it gives it a nice kind of even base. Okay, so lately I've been really into the Glossier Cloud Paint. I used to not really be into like liquid blush or anything like that, but I've been really obsessed with this lately. So I got it in the shade Dusk. This is kind of like a nude bronzy pink. And then I'm just using this brush right here. I actually got it in a BoxyCharm, so I'm not super familiar with the brand, but it's by the brand Luxie, and it's a duo fiber brush. And I got my sister the Cloud Paint for her birthday, and I found a brush pretty much like this from Morphe. So if I can't find this one, I will link the Morphe one. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger and fluffier, but I feel like it is probably the most similar. So that's what it looks like. Sometimes I actually use a lot more because with the Cloud Paint, I feel like a ton of it comes out. Like, I don't know what it is with this, but I feel like I always get like 10 times more than I actually need. Like, you can't control how much you squeeze out. Like, I feel like so much more squeezes out than I actually need, and end up having like really like a lot of blush. But today I actually did not get very much. I had a very controlled amount. Actually, I might add a little bit more because I'm used to getting more than I need, and so I'm used to seeing, oops, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See, I did not need that much. All I needed was this much, but this much squeezed out. And I almost like using a lot of blush because it kind of makes you look sun-kissed, which is a nice kind of summer look. And it might look like a lot of blush right now, but when I set my face, it almost like all goes away. Okay, so now that I've done the Cloud Paint, I'm gonna go in with the Glossier Halo Scope, which is just like a highlighter. And I have this in the shade Quartz, which is like kind of like a pinky shade. And I'm just going to apply this kind of like at the tip of my nose, kind of on the bridge of my nose. I also like to apply it at the top of my cheekbones, but I don't know if it's easier to, sometimes I like to go like this with my finger and then kind of pat it on my skin, and then sometimes I like to just directly, I don't know what's better, like a stick highlighter. I'm kind of new to this. And then again, I just kind of blend it out with this same brush. Okay, there you go. So you can see the skin is just really natural looking. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. If you guys have watched a lot of my makeup videos over the years, you know this is my favorite. I've tried a lot of the high-end kind of setting powders, but I just always go back to the Rimmel Stay Matte. I feel like it's just my favorite. So I like to use this kind of flat setting brush, and I like to set under my eyes where I placed the concealer, and also on my eyelids, also on my nose, chin, forehead. And then I like to go with this fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and then I just kind of go all over my face and set it. And I do like the finish of liquid products. Like, before I set it, it just looked really, really glowy. But if I don't set my face will be greasy, and the makeup will literally just like melt off my face. I don't even have oily skin, but especially in the summer when it's hot, like if I don't set my face, I will just be an oily, greasy looking mess. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Hoola bronzer. This is a must for me. I feel like bronze is the most important step. I just cannot go without bronzer. Literally love it. So I'm going to be using this smaller kind of brush and just kind of almost contour on the sides of my nose a little bit, almost just to kind of add the dimension back into my face from applying that really light powder all over. It's kind of adding back the shape into my face a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with this kind of fluffier brush from Morphe, and I'm going to actually bronze up my face. Really going over kind of like on the cheeks. So basically just kind of like here, kind of like on your cheeks and the forehead, and then again kind of like maybe a little bit on my nose. I feel like, especially since I didn't put foundation on, bronzing is really important because it kind of adds a little bit of color into my face. I mean, I did do that fake tan, but it was very natural. Okay, and then normally I feel like that Halo Scope holds up over the setting powder and bronzer, but for some reason today I feel like it's just kind of, I feel like you can't really see it too much, so I'm just going to go back in with some powder highlight. I'm going to use this Fenty one, and I haven't used this in a while. It's very pink and gold. I'm kind of like looking for a new highlight right now because I had been using this Anastasia one forever, and they discontinued it, and that was like my favorite one, and now they don't make it anymore. So I'm kind of looking for a new highlight. So now my face makeup is pretty much done, and I'm just going to do my brows. And I've also been, whenever I'm filling them in, kind of draw a line on the bottom of them here. And then from there on out, I only do upward motions, filling them in. And I really like the look of that better than doing it like this. I think the upward motions filling them in has been making them look really nice. So I've been doing them slightly different. Now I'm just going over them with the Glossier Clear Boy Brow, and this is like my favorite thing ever. Just kind of brushes them all up. Okay, so now that I'm done with my brows, I'm just going to add a little bit of eyeshadow, not anything too crazy, but just a little bit. And I'm just gonna be using this small little Morphe palette. I believe this is the 9B. I'm going to be using this color called Hang 10, this kind of fluffy brush from Morphe. I'm just going to apply this kind of right here in the kind of crease of my eye. And this just kind of adds a little bit of dimension. And then I'm just going to use this color called Sunny's there, and this brush. I'm actually going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it, and that'll just make the color a lot more pigmented. And then I'm also going to basically do the same thing, but with this little tiny brush. Just going to apply a little Fix Plus and just put that on the inner corner. And that just makes it like my inner corner super bright. I just like love how that looks. So even if you're not going to do like any eyeshadow, I feel like you should do that, because it just makes your, like, it does so much, like really opens up your eyes. Now I'm just going to do some mascara, and I actually do a really thin coat. It like doesn't even matter, because if you guys watch my channel a lot, you would know I pretty much always wear fake eyelashes. So I basically just apply a thin coat of mascara as like a base for the fake eyelashes to like kind of blend my natural eyelashes with them. And I swear this like makeup routine is actually pretty quick and easy. Like, it might seem like a lot, but it's actually pretty quick and easy, other than the fake eyelashes. I use the Cocoa Lashes in the style Queen Bee. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of lipstick. I'm going to use the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. This is what I've been using forever, and it's just like my go-to shade. And there we go. That's pretty much everything. Some days I like to add the Too Faced lip injection for just like a little extra something. I just really like this. It actually works really good. It actually plumps your lips, although I feel like the plumping effect only lasts for like 5 minutes, but it really does plump your lips, and it also adds just like a glossy look to your lips because it's like clear gloss. Do it. Okay, I'll just do it so you guys can see it. And if you do the lip plumper without any lip product on, it almost makes your lips like pinker or redder, because like all the blood is like rushing to your lips or something. I don't know. Well, there we go. I don't know if you can really tell, but I don't know. I feel like they're plumper. Okay guys, so that is the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to thumbs up if you'd like to see more makeup content on my channel, and definitely make sure to follow me on social media at EmilyGrace.26 on Instagram, and make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you guys can see all my video uploads. And yeah, I just really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.